What advice would you give to a member who was considering applying or nominating someone for fellowship?
That's a great question. I am actually on the TOPRA Fellowship Panel, and one of the questions that, one of the issues that we most discuss within the panel about applicants, and is sometimes a struggle, is the contribution to the profession part. I think the other parts, a little bit easier to substantiate. But in terms of that contribution to the profession, there is usually a lot more debate. So my advice to applicants will be to really make sure that you very clearly put down those contributions to the profession, and that's those are things that go beyond the everyday work that we all do. So it can be mentoring of staff externally or internally. It can be being part of part of industry association committees. It can be doing training or running workshops or sessions at conferences. It can be many things like that, but really give clear examples of where you've provided that extra contribution to shape the regulatory environment, and that I think will help the fellowship panel make a clear decision on your application.
What does being a TOPRA Fellow mean to you?
So TOPRA is certainly important. It does provide and define regulatory affairs as a distinct and important profession. Being nominated as a fellow and being a fellow is, I think, a great honour, and it's certainly something I was very proud of being nominated and accepted to become. It really is a recognition by your peers that you have some great expertise and great experience, and you made an important contribution in order to become a fellow. Once you are a fellow, it does provide great access and a great network into a group of people who have got great experience, but also importantly, may have great experience in slightly other fields or areas that you don't have experience of. So, for example, in devices or in veterinary or in consumer healthcare, etc. So, a whole range of different experiences you can really lean on and get some advice and have discussions with those fellows. So I think it's a great honour, and I think it can be very useful in order to build your network.